Do you ever record a video and hate it so much that within moments you decide to re-record the entire thing? Because that is what has happened to me. And luckily, as a mage, I have the ability to make sure that the first video never happened. #delete. This video is going to be nowhere near as thrilling as Gavin's video, because I do not have the mastery of the magic that he does. However, this is my TBR for Rachel Marie Book Junkie Trials. And I, as a mage, have got a quest to complete. Basically, this is a readathon trials type thing that has been set up by Rachel Marie of Rachel Marie's Book Junkie, and I will leave details in the description. But basically it's turned into this huge event where there are different teams, the Magi, the Bards, the Scribes and the Outlaws, all fighting for, I don't know, paper cuts? Anyway, some people have gone out of the way wearing crowns and stuff. I just found an old owl inside a bag. I'm going to show you some of the books that I've decided that I'm going to be reading on my quest for something. I don't actually know why I'm doing this, because TBRs fill me with dread, because every time I make one, as soon as it's written down that I've got to read that book, immediately I'm like, I don't want to. I'm looking for something else to do to take up my time, because I don't like being told what to read, even by myself. Anyway, the first part of this quest is that we visit Oak Grove. Now, here I've got to learn some of their customs by reading a book that is gruesome, gory or gritty. This, I chose The Poppy Wars by RF Kuang. There is the Nikara Kingdom, and there's an orphan called Rin who is entering into an academy or something. I'm also using this book as my mage weakness, because that's about reading a book out of your comfort zone, and I don't particularly like reading books that are gory, gruesome or gritty, so this prompt was great for that. I'll be going here first, and if I'm not too traumatised by the end of it, I'm going to move on, and I'm going to be reading a book that is set at sea, because I've got to visit the old pirate cove. And for that, I have chosen to read The Eye of the North by Sinead O'Hart. This is another book of which I have no idea what's going to happen, except that a girl called Emmeline is going to escape to France after her parents have disappeared. This is a book that I found in a bag at work, and basically, because I needed something to fulfill this prompt and it looked as though it would, I picked it up. This could even fit to be read as a beautiful book, because the next prompt is glimmer, which means I have to read a book that is beautiful, and as we all know, beauty is subjective. But for this one, I have chosen Charmcaster by Sebastien de Castell. This is the third book in the Spellslinger series, and as such, I have no idea what's going to happen, but I enjoy all these books. I enjoy Sebastien de Castell's writing, and I'm looking forward to actually getting to Glimmer, because, you know, this quest is going to be an hard slog. I wasn't built for this. Whatever happened to bed knobs and broomsticks? Why couldn't we do it all on there? After I read this book, I've got to disappear to the Draconic Isles, because I don't know, for some reason we want to hurt ourselves. We're going to orcs, we're going to sea, we're going to dragons. We're really trying to get armed here, aren't we? Anyway, so after I read this, I'm going to be reading Seraphina by Rachel Hartman. This has got a dragon on the cover. There's something about dragons and politics in here that I think is probably going to be all right. Anyway, once I've finished this, I get to move on to the Bookie Grail, which everyone is like the group book. It's the one we've all got to read, and that is Stardust by Neil Gaiman, a book that I've already read. And therefore, Rachel has given us peasants the caveat that we can read a book with an adventure to find something. Therefore, I will be foregoing Stardust. I'll be foregoing the Bookie Grail in order that I might read Skysong by Abi Elphinstone. This is a girl called Eska who is sent to find a lost song to prevent the Ice Queen from calling all of her people into slavery. It's a middle grade book, and I'm really looking forward to this one. I think it's going to be a great end to these trials. That's your friendly neighbourhood northern mage setting out his quest for the next month. I was looking forward to July. I have more to look forward to now in the form of all these books. And I want to commend Rachel and all of the people who have helped to put together the Book Junkie trials, because I honestly think that this is an amazing feat, and I can't believe how many people have joined and how well it's going. And I think that that just goes to prove the power of community in these parts, and I just find it astounding that someone has managed to pull this off, because a lot of effort has clearly gone into this, not just by Rachel, by the other creators, by the people who have created merchandise, and I really look forward to seeing how much of a success this is going to be. Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to disappear and have a cup of tea before, you know, I'm sent on this quest to flaming orcs and dragons and oceans and things. Anyway, if you're participating in the Book Junkie trials, do let me know. You know, leave a link to your channels, your TBRs, all that fun stuff in the comments. I hope you got something out of this video besides sheer boredom or terror at all of the places I'm going to go, like some version of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. And until next time, that is all.